He had a green truck with a name on the plate, mighty elf, that was his way. He'd wander through the back door whistling low, workshop to the kitchen, then back he'd go. Didn't say much, but he didn't need to. There was a whole lot of living in the things he'd do. Sawdust on his shirt, old boots on the floor, and that quiet whistle coming through the screen door. He could turn a block of wood into something you could keep, but the things he made with love ran a whole lot deeper. So here's to the man who never talked too loud, but somehow his silence still filled that house. Here's to the hands that could make anything, and the old fishing boat he called Gypsy Lady. Here's to fish on and the salt on the wind, to a girl talking too much while he just grinned. And if heaven's got a back porch with a view, I know Grandpa's waiting just beyond the moon. Grandma saw a silver fox when she first saw him. My mama was young and she wasn't a fan. Funny how time can change a heart around. The man she once fought became home in the end. He raised her, loved her, gave her his years, and somewhere along the way her anger disappeared. And that's how he became the dad he didn't have to be, just a man who chose to love her like family. After school I'd pull up a chair at the table, talk a blue streak whenever I was able. I'd read him my stories, the things that I'd write, and he'd listen to every last word I'd say. Then he'd look at Grandma with a sideways grin and say, I didn't understand a word she said. And she'd laugh again. But I knew he was listening, every single word. He'd just like making Grandma translate what she'd heard. So here's to the man who never talked too loud, but somehow his silence still filled that house. Here's to the hands that could make anything, and the old fishing boat he called Gypsy Lady. Here's to fish on and the salt on the wind, to a little girl talking while he just grinned. And if heaven's got a back porch with a view, I know Grandpa's waiting just beyond the moon. Maverick was the name he put on the things he ran, a name that carried the mark of the man. And back in his wood shop, with those steady hands, he could make something beautiful nobody else planned. Even an old can would become a banjo in his hands. And my dad stood beside him, learning the trade, learning how to build more than the things that he made. Then the day came when Dad couldn't hide. I'll never forget the tears that fell the day his mentor died. Grandma held his hand when the night got long, whispered words I never forgot. If you have to leave me before morning, I'll meet you again just beyond the moon. And when they came to take him away, CQ wouldn't move. That dog had followed him everywhere, and somehow knew the truth. He'd found his person in that quiet man, and just like the rest, he wasn't ready to let him go. So here's to the man who never talked too loud, whose quiet kind of love still follows us around. In the things he built, in the words I write, in an old green truck that lives in my mind. If you listen, you can still hear that whistle when the evening comes. Still see the things he'd done. And somewhere beyond where the blue sky ends, I believe that old fishing boat's heading in. If there's a back porch waiting with an ocean view and a place at the table safe for me and you, I'll bring all the stories I've still got to tell, and you'll smile, that smile, like you always did. Grandma still walks through the quiet days, holding him close in everything she does. Somewhere past the reach of the moonlight, I like to think he knows she kept her word. Maybe one day she'll find that old back porch, and he'll be there like no time has passed at all. She'll say, "Come on, silver fox." And somewhere beyond the moon, they'll both be fishing again. But until then, she's here with us, and his calm whistle still echoes through the house.